Hi, all. This is Saida Vergara from Becoming I Am here with the astrology of Tuesday and Wednesday, August 25th and 26th. So I combine these two because it's about the same energy, but it is going to be a little bit chaotic. Why do I say that? Because the moon moves to the sign of Aquarius. You have to remember that the North Node is in Aquarius, so it's really putting a limelight of who your authentic self should be. And with the moon being in this time, I would like to tell you that the energy is going to magically wave its wand upon you and you're going to feel fabulous. But let's just be true, it's not. You're going to still be ruminating and thinking about all that shit that you've been thinking about since the beginning of the year, but got a lot of more intense since the eclipses. Okay. Um, and this midnight brood is going to be calmed down just a little bit because Mercury enters Virgo. So the voices in your head and the constant chatter and ruminations kind of calm down from being a spoiled, rotten child into being a responsible adult. Kind of like, I understand that you would like to chop that person's head off or slap them across the face or tell them what you got to tell them, but a responsible adult still needs this flipping job and you still need to get that money. So shut up, shut up. That kind of energy is shifting. So you're still going to be with that inside voice going insane, but at least your mind is going to tell you, have some sense, child, have some sense. And then we have Mercury opposing the North Node in Aquarius. And this is that push and pull energy because Mercury, like I said, was in Virgo, and that's telling you, calm down, child, calm down, child. But then it's creating waves because the opposition is not a square, it's not a block, it's just waves. With the North Node in Aquarius that I told you, the moon in Aquarius, North Node in Aquarius, that is literally your vibe saying, no, but this is just not right. And so it's kind of like you're vibing in this energy of I'm going to make this happen for myself, and your everything inside of you is saying I just can't take this anymore. So this is creating like this push and pull energy. And to make things a little bit extra, that Mercury energy again that's in Virgo is creating a trine, which is a boomerang energy, something that's returning back of Chiron retrograde in Taurus. And what is this doing? This is doing your spiritual audit. This is when you're sitting there and you're saying, you see, this is why I told you back in the day that this person can't be trusted. This is why I told you back in the day you should have quit this job. This is why I told you back in the day you should have taken that class. This is why I told you. This is the shoulda, woulda, coulda. And instead of hearing it from somebody outside, you're hearing it from yourself. This is a I told you so from yourself to yourself, because the reason it's doing it is saying, are you going to continue this game or are you going to move on? Are you going to finally listen to me? Are we going to finally do this thing? Are we going to sit here in this BS, stuck in this chain, doing the same stuff and feeling sorry for ourselves? And so I want to say it's turbulent. And this is why I told you this Aquarius energy really doesn't feel real good. It's not an inner child thing. It's um, how long are we going to put up with this BS? That's the energy. And it's the universe kind of getting to the point, God, whatever you call it, kind of getting to the point where they're like, it's time to move things around. We're done. And so I hope you can keep yourself centered in all this chaos.